Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast today. Koinonia Homes provides services to individuals with developmental disabilities. Its CEO, Diane Beestrom, is here to talk more about her organization's programs and the annual benefit, which is upcoming. Then Dr. Joseph Bokar and Miranda Torraine Payton will be here to talk about a health fair at the Lewis Stokes Cleveland VA Medical Center. And later in the broadcast today, Cleo McCoy will talk about the new vendors market in Cleveland's Mount Pleasant area on the southeast side of Cleveland. Good morning, I'm Leon Bibb. This is Kaleidoscope, and so we begin. Beginning right now with Diane Beestrom. She's the CEO of Koinonia Homes Incorporated. Good to have you with us, Diane.
Thank you, good to be here.
Tell me, what is Koinonia Homes?
Koinonia is an agency that serves individuals with developmental disabilities. We do that through residential, vocational, and day services throughout the county.
You have homes throughout the area here?
Yes, we do. We have 20 licensed homes and many locations that we provide services in individuals' personal homes.
How do you work that now? People with developmental disabilities, as you say. How does that work? How do they get into these homes?
People are qualify for our services through the County Board of Developmental Disabilities, and they are referred frequently from that county board, or they might be aware of our services and might approach us directly.
What happens in these homes now? Do they live in there alone, or how does that work?
All of the homes that are licensed have 24-hour staffing. There's always staff there to help them meet their needs. When we serve people in the community, in their own apartments and so forth, they may have drop-in staffing or any type of staffing depending on what their particular needs are.
How do you get your clients there? How do you get your clients into these homes?
We go through an admission evaluation process. Again, the county board first qualifies those individuals for services, and then we evaluate their needs to make sure that we are able to meet all of their needs and provide the services that they're looking for.
Now, you've been the CEO of Koinonia Homes for quite some time now, so you know the ins and outs of all of that. What impresses you about Koinonia Homes Incorporated?
I think what impresses me the most is our desire to really meet the needs of individuals and be very centered on their uniqueness. We're very flexible in the services that we provide, and we are continually working to modify and create new services as the needs of the community are changing.
If somebody needs to get in touch with you to talk about perhaps finding a home inside the Koinonia operation, they can simply call your office, and is that how it begins?
Yes, it does. And they would be connected with someone in the admissions intake, and the conversation would begin based on what they're looking for.
Let me put a phone number on the screen. We're going to continue our discussion with Diane Beestrom, who's the CEO of Koinonia Homes. 588-8777, as you see at the bottom of the screen. That's in the 216 area code. You've got a big event coming up, which is on June the 15th. Now, tell me about this event.
This event it's our second annual luncheon, and we're really excited about that. It is called Connection, and it's our opportunity and effort to connect businesses and nonprofits and those who are interested in collaborating in the community. And we have Pat Perry, who is the CEO of the Employers Resource Council, as our keynote speaker.
Yeah. And this is going to be on Tuesday, June the 15th. My notes tell me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, at the Higbee Building in downtown.
That's right.
200 West Prospect, I think, is the address of the Higbee Building.
That's right. At the Silver Grill.
Yeah, the old Higbee department store. For those of us who've been around and remember those wonderful, wonderful days.
That's right.
But that's where you're going to have your big event. Now, if people want to buy tickets to this, may they buy tickets to help Koinonia in its fundraising campaign?
Yes, we'd love for people to buy tickets, and they can do that by calling our phone number, 216-588-8777, or also visiting our website at www.koinoniahomes.org.
Yeah. And let me spell Koinonia for you, because K-O-I-N-O-N-I-A, Koinonia. Where does that word come from?
Koinonia is a Greek word, and it means community, fellowship, interdependence. And we really value that word because it describes really what we do and the foundation of the work that we do. And we first focus on developing relationships with the folks that we serve with developmental disabilities, and then we take a look at the service that they need.
Community, fellowship, and
interdependence.
Interdependence. All of that is what Koinonia tries to do with the people who
That's
live
right.
in your Koinonia homes. About how many homes are we talking about in the area here?
Well, we're located in 20 different communities. We have 20 licensed group homes, and we have about 40 other locations where we go into people's homes and provide those services and supports. We also have a day vocational program that's located in Brooklyn Heights.
So when people go to this fundraiser or buy tickets to go to your fundraiser, which starts at 11:30 in the morning, it's a luncheon, June the 15th, that's a Tuesday, at the Silver Grill of the Higbee Building in downtown Cleveland. When people buy tickets to go to this or send you contributions, that helps you do the work that you've been doing all along.
Yes, it does. And our work is to partner with people with developmental disabilities. We're looking for them to have healthy, fulfilling, enriched lives, and these contributions will help further that mission.
Leave us with a thought on why this is so vital.
This is so vital because frequently people with developmental disabilities have been misunderstood in the community, and we hope at Koinonia Homes that we are able to help educate the community to understand that people with developmental disabilities want to be contributing members of society. They want a regular, typical life as you and I.
Yeah. You don't mind if I put your phone number on the screen again, do you?
Not at all.
Okay. It is 588-8777 in the 216 area code. You see the website right underneath the phone number. It is koinoniahomes.org, koinoniahomes.org. Diane Beestrom is the CEO of Koinonia Homes, and a long time. You've been there for some years, so
yes, I have.
You know the ins and outs of it all. Thank you, Diane, for being on the broadcast.
Thank you very much.
We wish you well as you have your big luncheon on June the 15th, Tuesday at 11:30 at the Silver Girl at the Higbee Building at 200 West Prospect in downtown Cleveland.
Thank you.
Good to have you on the broadcast. I'll take a break. In a moment, we will return with more of Kaleidoscope. Back after this. Welcome back to more of Kaleidoscope this morning. The Lewis Stokes Cleveland VA Medical Center hosts its annual Community Cancer Awareness Fair later on this month. Dr. Joseph Bokar and clinical social worker Miranda Torraine Payton are here to tell us more about that. Good to have you both with us, coming from the Lewis Stokes VA Medical Center.
Thanks, Leon.
Things are well there, Dr. Bokar, I would assume?
Quite busy.
I know you are busy. And tell the veterans over there who use that facility that another veteran said hello and that we love them.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll do that.
I want you to know that. You've got a big event coming up at the upcoming Cancer Awareness Fair at the Lewis Stokes Cleveland VA Medical Center. Tell me a little bit about that event.
So we have a very busy program at our medical center and a full line of cancer services. One of our goals each year is to talk to the people that aren't necessarily our patients, the community, and the veterans that get their care at the VA who fortunately are not patients in the cancer program. And we like to give them an opportunity to learn about cancer prevention, cancer screening, as well as different services that are available for them or people in their family that have cancer.
Yeah.
And Miranda puts together quite a program every year.
If ever I heard a segue to Miranda, that sounds like one.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that program, Miranda.
Well, this is our 4th year doing the Cancer Awareness Fair. It will be Tuesday, May 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in our Wade Park main atrium. We have over 30 community agencies participating in our event.
Who's the primary audience you're trying to reach with this event on Tuesday, May the 25th?
Well, usually the general public. They're welcome. It's a free event. Again, the general public, veterans, and VA employees are welcome to attend.
And the general public. So you don't have to be a veteran to go there. I mean, although you specifically work with veterans.
Right.
And I've got a little flyer they brought in. We will get this on camera number 3, I'm certain. But talk about why you see this as so important, Dr. Bokar.
Well, 1 in 3 people in this country will be diagnosed with cancer. Our veteran population is an aging population, and a number of cancers are quite common in that population: lung cancer, prostate cancer, colorectal cancer, as well as many others. We have screening tests. We have lifestyle things that we can offer people that will help decrease their chance of getting cancer. And this is one of our primary means of getting that information out to the public.
And you also give out that educational information. Now, screenings will be going on at this event as well, Miranda?
Yes, numerous screenings. Our nutrition service will do a food demonstration. They also will do a BMI screening. Our dental service will do an oral cancer screening. And we have a smoking cessation program at the VA, and they will do a screening that will check your lungs to tell you how much smoking has affected you.
If we could get people to quit smoking, we could make some inroads, couldn't we, into the cancer problems, emphysema problems, couldn't we, Doctor?
Absolutely. Certainly the most changeable or modifiable risk factor for cancer.
Let's put a telephone number on the screen where people can get more information on everything we've been talking about. It is 791-3800 and in the area code of 216, extension 4258, or you can go to cleveland.va.gov, cleveland.va.gov. Miranda, you're really expanding over there in University Circle, the VA Medical Center, Lewis Stokes VA Medical Center, located right in University Circle.
Yes.
That enables you to certainly treat veterans and others better, correct?
Correct. The community organizations that offer to provide their assistance include the American Cancer Society, the Gathering Place, University Hospital, which is also included in the University Circle area. Their Ireland Cancer Center is also going to participate at our fair.
Yeah. Miranda Terrain Payton, by the way, is the clinical social worker at the Cleveland VA Medical Center. You're the medical doctor over there, also with a PhD and an MD. Are we seeing much more, Doctor, people putting emphasis on preventative things they can do before they get sick?
Absolutely. One very important point is screening. And some screening tests simply find cancer. They don't prevent it. There are other screening tests which are very important that actually prevent cancer. And colorectal screening and colonoscopies, which everybody over 50 should be having, is actually a cancer prevention tool, not just a cancer detection tool. So we're very big in our program on making sure that all of our eligible veterans are screened for colon cancer, and we think that we are preventing the disease by doing that.
And certainly people ought to go through the colonoscopies and when they reach that age. It is a simple procedure. I've had it. It is a simple procedure, and we don't want to be too graphic, but we're talking about saving lives here. We all know how it works, and it is a simple procedure that can absolutely save lives. Your event, once again, Miranda, is Tuesday, May the 25th. Starts at 10 o'clock
Yes.
in the morning and goes until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
What's it going to cost for people to go to this event?
It's a free event.
You say that again, Miranda.
It's a free event for the general public, veterans, and VA employees. And parking is also free.
So everything is free?
Yes, it is. And we'll have door prizes, which consist of gift cards from Papa John's, Starbucks, Walmart, and BP gas cards.
So not only is it medical, but we're going to have a little fun along the way. We can do all of these things and meet new folks. The VA Medical Center is located at 10701 East Boulevard. It is right immediately behind the Art Museum. If you know Cleveland, if you get over to University Circle, anybody can get you directed to the VA Medical Center. Right, Doctor?
Yes, sir.
Good to have you on the broadcast. Dr. Joseph Bokar, he's with the Lewis Stokes Cleveland VA Medical Center, and Miranda Terrain Payton, she's a clinical social worker with the Cleveland VA Medical Center. Good to have you both on the broadcast.
Thank
We
you.
will see you there on Tuesday, May the 25th. Starts at 10 o'clock, goes until 2 o'clock. I advise you to take an opportunity to go there and go through these free screenings. Veteran or not, doesn't matter, right, Doc?
Absolutely.
Just go there and save your life. Good folks here with us today on Kaleidoscope. We appreciate you being with us. We will continue our discussions. I have to take a break. Up next, we're going to talk about new vendor market in the Cleveland Southeast area. I'm Leon Bibb. Back in a moment. Welcome back to more of Kaleidoscope. Cleveland's Mount Pleasant neighborhood on the southeast side of the city is the site of a new vendors market, and its founder, Cleo McCoy, is here to tell us more about this open-air market, which is now open to the public, and there's a good picture of it right there at Kinsman Road around East 149th Street. I have the right cross street. I've been passing it several times now, waiting for the big opening, and now you've opened. Tell me about what the Mount Pleasant Vendors Market is, Cleo McCoy. You're its founder. What is it?
Well, the concept of the market is to empower locally based urban entrepreneurs by providing a platform and a venue in which they can display their goods and wares for a little of no startup costs or operation costs to sell their goods and wares to local residents.
What kind of goods and wares will they be selling now? These food products or what?
Yeah, you're going to find an array of different individuals selling everything from plants and flowers, fruits and vegetables, ice cream, apparel, and barbecue.
Anything like that. If I had Bibbs shoes, I could have a little booth there.
You know, if you had a dream and you've always wanted to give it a go, but you don't necessarily have the traditional financial backing, let's face it, it's credit freezes these days. You can come down to the market for little startup costs and give your dream a try.
Tell us what we're looking at right now.
These were one of our vendors from last year. This is a food concessionaire, and they sold hot barbecue and things of that nature.
Always good, and people have set up their little areas right there. What made you decide that you wanted to establish a vendor's market like this?
Well, I was blessed enough to travel abroad to Europe, lived over in Italy for 3 years, and their culture thrives on outdoor markets. And even if you travel within our own country's borders to LA, Miami, New York, things of that nature, you see those type of markets because immigrants bring that culture with them. So, you know, when the opportunity came available, I wanted to also bring that here to our area.
So, in many times in Europe, you will see a market, and other parts of the world as well, and people will go buy dinner for today, and they'll buy enough for today, and tomorrow they'll be back at the market. They'll buy enough for tomorrow.
Exactly.
When tomorrow comes.
Exactly.
So you're trying to just bring a little bit of that culture to Southeast Cleveland. You're located on Kinsman Road, right at East 149th Street, if memory serves me correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's been the reaction to the community about your vendors market on Kinsman?
Overwhelming support, and a lot of people want to participate because these are, you know, given the current economic climate that we're in, you know, we want to keep in tradition with that American spirit of innovation, being inventors, and you know, collaboration in your own neighborhood. So a lot of people are very positive and supportive of it.
What days are you going to be open?
We will be operating from May 7th through October 1st, every Friday through Sunday, from 12 noon to 5:30 p.m.
You know, this kind of thing it's the kind of thing that can bloom and can blossom. That's which is what Cleo McCoy has in mind. Let me put a phone number on the screen where people can get more information on this. 212-2091 in the 216 area code, or you can go to the website. There is Mount Pleasant Vendor at myspace.com.
Mount Pleasant Vendors Market at myspace.com. Search word Mount Pleasant Vendors Market.
Okay. At Mount Pleasant. This touches your heart, this whole concept, right? What's your vision? What's your long-range vision?
To have participating vendors or concessionaires come to me at the end of the market season saying, we were so successful, we had such a good following, till we're opening up a traditional brick and mortar store. And we still want to keep our original location up here. So in essence, we're an incubator for small business, if you will. And we also incorporate or encourage local residents to participate by having a flea market every Sunday. All residents are invited to come down and participate at the market for as little as $15, and they can sell unwanted items from spring cleaning or you know, basement clean-outs or attic clean-outs, things of that nature.
You rent the space.
Correct.
You rent the space to the vendors who come.
Correct.
This is part of that age-old American entrepreneurial spirit, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, this is as old as time.
Exactly.
Folks say, I've got something to sell. I may not have a building, but I just need a place to set up. Is that what it's called?
Exactly.
I need a place to set up.
Exactly.
So Bibbs shoes or Bibbs lettuce, if I can use that little play on the words there, we can set up right at Mount Pleasant Vendors Market, and we can sell our wares, and the world will be the pathway to our front door, won't they?
Exactly.
Cleo McCoy is the founder of the Mount Pleasant Vendors Market. I will remind you, it is located on Kinsman Road, right at East 149th Street in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood, thus the name, the Mount Pleasant Vendors Market. Good to have you on the broadcast, Cleo
Thank
McCoy.
you, sir.
I wish you well, too.
Thank you.
212-2091 in the 216 area code is his telephone number. I've got to take a break. In a moment, we will return with more of Kaleidoscope. My good friend, Marsha Maccabee of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland will have her words of wisdom. One of our partners on this broadcast is the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. Its CEO is Marsha Maccabee. Hey, Marsha.
Hey, Leon. How are you today?
I'm okay.
I got a slogan for you today, Leon.
All right.
I am empowered.
I am empowered.
I am empowered. This is the National Urban League Centennial year, as we know, and the campaign for the Centennial is the I Am Empowered campaign. So what we want to share with individuals today is there's a pledge that we're asking people to take in connection with the I Am Empowered campaign, and it talks about 4 quick things, very briefly. We want to make sure together that every American child is ready for college, work, and life by 2025. Number 2, every American has access to jobs with a living wage and good benefits. 3, every American lives in safe, decent, affordable, and energy-efficient housing on fair terms. And then the last thing, of course, is around health care, making sure we all have access. So what we want to ask people to do is to go to the Urban League website, www.ulcleveland.org, connect to the National Urban League link from our site, and take the I Am Empowered pledge.
And give us that website. That website's on the screen, by the way.
Yes.
ulcleveland.org, right?
Correct.
Urban
Correct.
League Cleveland, ulcleveland.org. Take
Correct.
the pledge, huh?
Take the pledge.
I'm in agreement with all of the things that you have said. Those 4 points are vital points. If we can do
Thank
that,
you.
we'll be well on our way to even greater successes in this country and in this
Absolutely.
world. So
Yes.
this is the information. The I Am Empowered. They can get this by calling the Urban League campaign.
Right, or connecting to our website. Yes.
Connecting to the website.
Either way.
Always words of wisdom. Always good to have you on the broadcast,
Thank
too. Marsha Maccabee, doing what needs to be done in the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. Good to have you here, my friend.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Marsha and I are going to say we appreciate you being with us. We're going to take a break now. We will return next week. That's it for Kaleidoscope. Be well.
Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.